Donnie and house, yeah, it's going down. Oh, yeah. Bringing all the pet keepers straight out of town. Reptile lovers, cats and dog watchers, how we roll. Sharing love and knowledge, soul to soul. Oh, yeah. Grab your leash or tank, let's take control. Come on. Everyday keepers, yeah, we break the mold.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through episode 50 of Everyday Keepers. You already know, this is Don D with Uptown Exotics. Happy Sunday, YouTube, and welcome, Facebook, for those that are joining us from Facebook land. I am streaming live on Facebook today, and there's a note popping up. Viewer comments will not be visible when streaming to Facebook unless the stream is set to public. I think it is set to public. It should be set to public over on Facebook. If anybody is watching on Facebook, please leave a comment so I know, because it should be live or set to public on Facebook. So leave a comment. But welcome to everybody on Facebook. This is the first time that we'll be airing live on Facebook, so I'm excited for that. Get to see some of my old friends, see some of my peeps over on Facebook land. So hopefully y'all show up. You better show up. If I sent you a message, well, I didn't send a message, but I put up a post. You know how that is. You know how that is. But speaking of streaming, why isn't this coming up? My phone is acting goofy. Everything's acting goofy. What are we doing? But on YouTube, I just noticed that I am at 589 subscribers. 589 subscribers. So I want to thank all of you, and I'm hoping I can get to 600 by the end of the year. I know got a week, a little more than a week to get the 600, but hopefully some folks that are hanging out that may be new today or possibly new next week will subscribe, and we'll get some more, get up to 600 by the end of the year. That would be awesome. If not the end of the world. I'll be okay. I will survive. Speaking of surviving, I hope we are surviving the holiday season, because we're right in the middle of it. Got Hanukkah started last week, Christmas this week, Kwanzaa starting this week, Festivus, whenever that is. I don't know when the actual Festivus is, but today is the important one. Today is the winter solstice. Today is a winter solstice, and today is the shortest daylight hours of the year. So that means starting tomorrow, daylight inching up little by little, because I'm tired of this getting dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm ready for some daylight. I'm ready to get out in the garden. So that is what I am super excited about, is getting more daylight and getting into this garden and getting things going for this year, because it's going to be awesome. If I seem a little distracted, I am cooking beef stew in my crock pot, and it smells so good. And I've been talking about the Niger Grill spice mix. I sauteed the meat in the Niger Grill, and I sauteed the onions and garlic in Niger Grill, and it tastes so good. I did a little taste. It's been cooking for a couple of hours. I still have like 5 or 6 more hours to go. I'm not going to eat till after 8:30. I'm going to be hungry, but it'll be well worth it. But if you haven't checked out Niger Grill yet, do so. Check out Niger Grill. I know Orlando and TJ got some, and KG got some, and they all said that they liked it. So yes, definitely get you some Niger Grill. If you need to know where to get it, let me know. I'll send you in the right direction. And if you haven't noticed, I'm super excited about this, and I'm watching him right now. Actually, I put a mouse in his enclosure, so I'm hoping that he eats it. But I am keeping a new species now. I got a new species that arrived this week. I entered a contest in September that I completely forgot about. I forgot about it, but I also only thought it was just for a T-shirt. So I got a nice little message on Thanksgiving Day letting me know. And hold on, the ambulance is rolling by, making all kinds of noise. the perks of living on an emergency route. The I got a message on Thanksgiving congratulating me for winning. And I'm like, what did I win? And I read the rest of the message, and it said I won a hog nose, and there were five that I got to choose from. And let's see if I can get all of his information. He's a extreme red purple line albino super conda het sable. So he's a little orange guy, a little cute guy, but purple in the name. I had to pick purple. There was no way I wasn't going to pick that one. So he's awesome. He likes to hiss. He is very vocal, and I think it's really funny. He like puffs up and everything. He's the cutest little snake. So I might have to get some more hognose because they are just fun little snakes. I really, really have fun with them. So yeah, definitely going to have to pick up some more hognose at some point. But you know what else I'm going to have to pick up? I'm going to have to pick up this chat because chat is popping off. So we definitely want to say hello to some folks and thank you all for being here. You're going to work with me. Hit the button. There it is. Shauna Kana. Thank you for joining us today, Shauna. Certainly appreciate you. Followed right by Mitzi. Mitzi, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Good afternoon to you. And Brave is hanging out. Good afternoon. Good morning. Thank you, Brave. Thank you for being here. And there is Nikki. What's up, Nikki? Thank you for being here. I was watching your show, and if you didn't watch it, please go back and watch Show Me Your Rack on Irresistible Python's channel. It was on a couple of hours ago. I was watching it while I was getting things set up. I have to finish. I didn't finish the episode yet. I always do that. I start it before my episode, then I go back and watch the rest. So make sure you definitely go out and check out Nikki and Lace. And make sure you vote for Lace. Lace is competing in the 15 minutes of lame. So, or as they're now calling it, 15 minutes of lace. I don't know if we can deal with 15 minutes of lace, but we'll see what happens there. Wishing everybody luck. There's so many people competing this year. And Mr. 2% is here. What's up, Sammy? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Throwing up all the emojis. Absolutely. Where do you put a tow truck to pick me up? My car just... Oh, no. No. That's not good, Sammy. Well, I hope you get your car home and everything. I hope it's not too bad. Keep us informed, Sammy, because it's not good. That's not good. I hope everything works out. Mr. CW, Christopher Walker, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. And this is a new face, but I think they are here for our guest. Shelby, thank you for joining us. Certainly appreciate you. Much appreciated. And we wouldn't be possible without, as my everything is falling, without our sponsors. Thank you, Orlando and TJ. We certainly appreciate you for being here today, and thank you for being a sponsor. And if you are not already following ENT Reptiles, make sure you do so. They are awesome folks. They're on the road a lot. They're truck drivers. So it got me worried this time of year because not every state takes care of their roads in the winter like most states do, or northern states. So they be hitting some crazy stuff, but definitely be careful out there and get home safe and all that good stuff. And thank you again for being a channel sponsor. Yes, Mitzi, a hognose, and he is the absolute cutest. I absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. And there's the other half of ENT Reptiles. TJ, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Don, you're going to love the end. Uh-oh, what's on the end? The end of the chats? AAA's on the way? All right, Sammy, good. Good. Glad to see that. Glad to see that. All right, I think we got through to everybody. Everybody just saying hello to folks, so we appreciate that. We love everybody checking in with everybody. Oh, hold up, let me go back up to that comment and kick Sammy off. Sorry, Sammy. I love you, but we don't need the comment there all day. But we are here today to talk about all kinds of reptiles, and I'm looking forward to chatting with my guest. What you saying, Orlando? Feather Don's almost animals be having a lot of, yes, they do. They do have a lot of personality, so they definitely come to the right house. They definitely come to the right house for all of the personality, and they can't be here without personality. That's that right there. Oh, the end of Irresistible's live. Okay. Oh boy. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Mitzi. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna bring out our guest today from Lockwood Exotics. And I think he's I was gonna say I thought he was at the door. I thought I heard somebody pull up. So we'll definitely bring out Joey from Lockwood Exotics. Or yeah, Exotics.
I thought you had someone at the door.
It was you. What's up, Joey? How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Found Joey on TikTok where I find a lot of people. So I decided to bring him on over here to the YouTube side and now the Facebook side too, since we're airing on
Yeah.
Facebook. So why don't you please give everybody a brief rundown of who you are and what you do?
Well, I'm. Oh, what's weird? I'm on the big screen now. Um, so I mean, more or less, I'm trying to specialize only in tokays. We do own a bunch of just different reptiles. We've got snakes, spiders, a little bit of everything. But I've really taken a love for the tokays. Um, just that whole demeanor that they have, that you can't handle them and all that. I love the fact that I was able to kind of disprove that and move past that. Now it's just trying to change everybody else's experience with it.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you're gonna have to change my mind. I've shared this a couple of times. I used to work at a pet store many years
Mhm.
ago, and up until getting into reptiles, I thought that tokay geckos were the only type of gecko. I didn't realize there were other types of geckos. We had a tokay gecko at the store that I worked at, and this thing was the most evil creature on the face of the earth. It bit, it bit like crazy, and back then we're talking, probably 30 years ago. I'm assuming this was a wild caught animal. They probably weren't captive breeding. Uh,
How long ago was it?
30 years ago.
100% probably wild caught. I'd put
Yeah.
money on it.
So, yeah. So that's my experience with tokay. So I want people to enlighten me, and seeing your videos has definitely helped. I saw one yesterday. You're like rubbing the gecko's chin. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, and it's not biting. Okay, okay.
So I've got 15 tokays total. Five of those are babies, like within comfortably, I'd say maybe the last 6 months, babies. And I haven't had much of an issue taming down. I've got eight of them that are pretty mellow. Two new ones that I haven't done much work with. A video I posted yesterday was of one of the new males that I got, and he even did really good for his first time coming out and being handled.
Nice. Orlando says tokays are the reptile pit bulls.
So we can kind of say that because everybody thinks pit bulls are aggressive and all this, but they're the biggest puppy dogs out there. So you know what? I might have to agree with that. That Tokays are the reptile pit bull because
Okay,
mine are just sweet.
yours are sweet. All right. Well, again, I'll have to continue watching your videos because I need I need to be reassured um, that they are, so that I can get into tokays at some point too, because they're awesome looking and they have some really cool colors, and there's like different morphs, right, or different just color variations.
They're slowly getting to the point to where there are more morphs. Don't quote me on this. It's going to be in the episode, so I know it's quoted in a way. But I want to say there's like 10 different morphs in the states.
Okay,
Might be less, could be a little more. Um, and then there's some that I look at them and I'm like, that kind of looks like it could be one of these two, but they're claiming it's this third one.
okay,
But I think it's just because of how new they are as far as the captive side of them
right,
and the breeding and the projects. They're not as far along as crested geckos, ball pythons, or any of that.
right. And there's a purple one, right? I thought I guessed a couple months ago there's mentioned,
Jimmy?
yeah, Jimmy, or said something about a purple one. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one, but if there is a
No,
purple
no, you're quoted. You're quoting yourself on that one. um,
I'm going by what I was told.
I mean, he's the man with the knowledge. So I mean, if he says there's a purple one, I mean, I wouldn't put it past it.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll say there's a purple one.
Yep.
We'll agree with that. So, what got you into tokay geckos?
So what got me into them was I had come across a video maybe a little bit over a year. What's up, Critter Mama? One of one of the
Thank you for
best
joining.
mods I have. One of the absolute best mods.
Awesome.
When
We
when
love
she's
that.
awake.
When she's awake.
But I had come across a video maybe a little over a year ago, and I was like, those things look pretty cool. So I started doing a bunch of research into them, and just jumping around to the different reptile lives on TikTok. I'd be like, hey, I think I want a tokay gecko.
Nice.
All all the negative comments that I got about them drove me to be like, you know what? I think I really want a tokay now. It was originally going to be one.
Uh
The one mellowed out fairly quick. It was, I don't know, maybe 6 months old, maybe a little bit younger than that. It was only about 10 grams. And
Okay.
everybody's like, oh, that tokay's broken. So I got another one. That one's broken. So I got another one. And each time the tokay I was getting was a little bit older. As of right now, I think the oldest one I have is about 3 years old, maybe four.
Okay.
He's he had never been handled without being like actually restrained, and he's the one that the last video that I took that I got bit.
Okay.
He's that one. It's the dad to all the babies, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's something that I'm doing
Uh huh.
or if I've just gotten lucky, 8, 9 tokays in a row.
I would probably say it's probably a little bit of both. I give it
It's
I give it a
definitely
little bit
never
of
one.
both. What's that?
But it's like, oh, I was comment or replying to the comment says it never stays one, which is
Never
true. I
say
mean, you're
yeah.
you're gonna get one, and then the next thing I know, I've got 15 tokays. We've got 6 eggs to go. Um, Hopefully next year, if I can come up with the two enclosures, I'll have two more pairings to put together.
Okay.
So
Nice.
trying to do a mix of both the breeding side of it, but still the educational and awareness side,
Right. Hmm.
because I do think they are massively underrated.
Yes. Yes. Oh, and
A
real
lot of
quick,
people. Yep.
it just dawned on me, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No, you're good.
I looked at my background and I just remembered that Nikki created my new background. So, Nikki, if you are still here, thank you again for the new background. Greatly appreciated. So, thank you much, Nikki. All right, go ahead, Joey. I'm sorry.
I forgot what I was gonna say. No, I think that everybody, majority of people within the hobby, still have the thought process of tokays in the 90s,
Yeah.
all wild caught, not nobody actually working with them or breeding them. Because I mean, hell, you can just go to Florida and get them out no problem.
Hmm.
Um, so I think trying to combat all the negative stereotypes that come with toques, and that's why I've been kind of hitting so heavy into to TikTok, trying to find the other people on TikTok that have not just toques, because I mean I just think it's awesome that there's people that have toques, but the people that have handleable toques,
Right.
because it's a way for me to go. It's not just me; other people are doing it too.
And that's a good for the hobby and good for people like me to see. So I could
And
eventually get one.
the other thing I like to point out, so you like snakes.
Yep.
You ever gotten a snake that as soon as you got it out of the bag, it is just striking and biting nonstop?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
All right.
absolutely. And she's my
So
biggest sweetheart right now too.
what did you do to tame her out, get her comfortable? You worked with her,
Yep.
but it seems like with toques, as soon as someone gets bit, that's now display animal. I don't want anything to do with it. So
Right.
why don't we have that same knowledge or that same thought process with toques as we do with snakes, monitors, any of the other reptiles that we keep?
I agree. I absolutely agree. And we should try to work with them. I don't know if yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for why we don't work with the reptiles, but we'll work with the snakes to make them handleable when they're all equally as important to
Yeah.
be able to handle.
So
Amanda, thank
that's
you
what
for
it,
joining us.
that's one of the big things that I do like about TikTok. I get really good exposure when it comes to going live on TikTok.
Hmm.
So I love seeing the comments. What? It's a tokay that's not trying to eat you. How do you still have fingers?
Yeah.
Um, like it can be done. I think there wasn't enough people out there proving that it could get done.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, as far as like big influencers that I know of that displayed handleable toques, you had Dakota Blue Exotics. He was the biggest one that I knew of before really diving into the toques as much as I have.
Okay.
Uh, Jimmy from Gecko and Gecko's got a couple.
Yes.
Siri from Gallery Gecko, she's an awesome individual. You should definitely try to get with her.
Absolutely.
Um,
All
Ton
right.
of knowledge.
Cool.
Um, but as far as the big influencers that have them, or Reptiliatus, but I mean, everybody knows who Reptiliatus is. Those are the only ones off the top of my head as far as big creators that, or big names. I don't want to necessarily say creators, but big names that actually have handleable tokens.
Right. Okay. What's up,
Um,
Dickie? Thank you for joining us.
I think one thing I might slowly shift to doing is
That's for Dickie.
do I get a free wish now?
Sure.
Does it come true?
That I can't answer.
I need a powder blue female. But that threw me off. Where was I?
Talking about keepers and the big influencers.
I don't know. But it's just I think that's the big thing is you've got all these people that'll show working with snakes or monitors, how to socialize them.
Hmm.
There's not a lot of people doing it with toques. I do think there are people out there that have toques that got super lucky with one that was more on the chill side from the start.
Hmm.
If you ask some of my followers and mods, I'm one of those people that's gotten lucky over and over and over.
Hey, go
But
for it.
I can't I don't have the space to get any more normals. So what I'm thinking about doing is trying to reach out to anybody within like an hour radius of me
Okay,
and be
yeah.
like, hey, so can I come over and handle your tokay that doesn't like being handled? Like, can I try? It's a way that I could cheaply test it out as far as the method I do
Hmm.
versus what everybody else is doing.
Right. That makes sense.
Um,
And where are you located? Because you may have some people here that.
so I'm in Kentucky. I'm about an hour out of Nashville.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well,
So
anybody
if
got
anybody's in the
any?
area that has a tokay,
There you
I
go.
know a guy that wants to come and get possibly bit by your tokay.
There you go. He's willing to get bitten. So reach out to Lockwood Exotics so he can tame down your tokay. That's awesome.
Possibly,
Possibly
possibly.
he can attempt to tame down your tokay.
Yeah, but I have not been able to confidently say I'm going to be able to tame your tokay. Um, it's like I want to get down to Florida so I can go to Critter Mama. She's got one that it's embodied like 1,000 tokays that don't want to be touched,
Wow.
and I'm like, I want to go down there and just try.
Yeah.
If I get latched onto, hey, it'll be the first time I got latched onto. She can have the honor in saying it was her tokay that did it.
There you
Because
go.
that's the other thing. I've been nipped, never been latched onto. I
Okay.
haven't been the guy that's been sitting there with a tokay hanging off my hand, going, "Well, I wonder if he's going to let go." It's not something that I've dealt with. So when people ask, I'm like, I don't know. I've been nipped. They
Right.
broke skin, but that's about it.
Now, speaking of breaking skin, how big or small are their teeth? I can't imagine that they're that big.
I don't know. That's a hard one to put in comparison. Like it's not like they're massive. I wouldn't say they're as big as bearded dragon teeth,
Okay.
um, but they do have quite a few teeth in their mouth, and they like to death roll.
Ah,
So
okay.
there has been reports of adult males degloving a finger.
Doing what?
Yes, you heard. Like here's a finger, here's a finger without skin.
Wow. See,
Haven't
you're
haven't
not
seen
helping
any,
me. You're not
but
helping me.
but on that comment, I have not seen physically seen pictures.
Okay.
So it's that it could have been that story. The fish was this big. The fish was this big. The fish was this big. You you don't know for sure.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
That's
unless they got a video out with it taking the skin, take it with a grain of salt.
I will I'll keep that in mind.
No, don't. It hasn't happened to me yet. Now, the day I come on and I'm like, all right, guys, so we've got to talk. Then maybe we can go ahead and do something about it. But until then, if it happens, it happens. I'm
Fair.
along for the ride. The tokay will have a decent meal, I guess.
Nice. Now, what type of enclosure should they be kept in?
So I've got my breeder. So the only one that I had paired up. She is in a 4 foot tall. It is
Oh
the
wow.
Zoomed, I think.
Okay.
Reptizoo. It's not the Dubia.com. That was the one I was wanting to go with, but they were sold out when we were doing it at the time.
Okay.
So it's the 2 by 2 by 4, and then I've got two that are in the 18 by 18 by 36.
Okay. So
Eventually,
they
I
need
want to
room.
get well. So they're not like your crested geckos to where as soon as they have babies and they've got eggs, you're pulling the eggs out, you're incubating them. I'm
Hmm.
not doing any of that. The eggs stay in with the parents.
Okay.
The mom and the dad are both going to be on the eggs. They're going to protect the eggs. They're going to hatch out. Other than like rare circumstances, I haven't experienced it yet. But both parents are going to raise the babies. They're going to teach them
Okay.
how to hunt, teach them how to do all that. You pull the babies out. I want to say it's at 3 or 4 months old. Um,
Okay.
I ended up having to pull my male out because this year she dropped 10 eggs and I don't want her to hit a calcium crash. So I was like, well, I
Hmm.
guess I'll go ahead and pull him out. She'll deal with the remaining three that are in there, and then the six babies because she ended up, or the six eggs, because she dropped another egg mid last week, I think it was.
Gotcha. Okay.
So normally they're dropping in twos, but she dropped, it was one egg, two, two, one,
It's 12 by 12 by 24, so it's a little small.
12 by 12 by 24.
Yeah. Is it 12?
Is
Yeah,
it
it's 12.
glass?
Uh-huh.
The 24 is at the 18. I don't know why I'm looking so close. I still can't see. Um, but then as far as like babies go, I've got one of the new babies that I pulled out. It was the first one to hatch out. I'm of course going to keep the first one to hatch.
Yes.
Kind of just that like I might be keeping two. The first one to hatch and then this last one because the last one's giving us trouble. It doesn't want to eat on its own.
Oh,
But it's in a 12 by 12 by 18.
okay.
But
Okay.
I mean, it's probably like yay big.
Right.
To put it into perspective, it's not very big. Um, but the majority of mine are in the 18 by 18 by 24s.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna end up all the breeders are gonna go into the 4 foot talls, but I plan on still keeping all of my 18 by 18 by 24s because if I do need to pull a male out.
Okay. So is bioactive a better way to go for those that want to do like a substrate type of setup versus the
I think it's a little bit easier. Um, like my breeder, she's in a bioactive.
okay.
You go in there and you start moving leaves around. There's isopods everywhere. They do a really good job. If I look in and I see like an excess amount of undealt with poop, I'll just go in and get it out real quick. I got a couple colonies. I might drop it in there, give them something new to eat.
Uh-huh.
But they all do really good as far as that goes. Um, the hardest part is the very first one I did. I didn't double check that I sealed it all the way.
Oh.
So that first time I went to go fill it up nice and good, and then I noticed water running out.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's
So
not
I got to be a little more sparing with spraying that down. What I need to do is I need to pull it out and then
okay,
just seal
Jeff,
it
thank
from
you.
underneath. But I haven't done it yet. Not trying to have that thing drop. Another thing, don't use river rock as a drainage layer.
Oh yeah.
It
They're
it makes your enclosure extremely heavy.
yes. Yeah, my frog's enclosure is bioactive and I oh no, it's been a couple of years. I have some kind of something for the the drainage.
Is it those clay balls?
It's not the clay balls. I forget what I put. They're real small. They're real small. But on a side note, and the other reason that I keep looking over is because I'm watching my hog nose. I'm feeding him for the first time, and I set a pinky mouse in there, and he's grabbing it right now. So I'm happy to see him eat for the first time.
Yeah,
So
we've my 11-year-old has a hog nose. Will not
that's
take
that.
from the tongs.
Well, and the breeder that I got him from, he told me he's a drop feed. I'm like, what's a drop feed? Because I never heard of that since I have ball pythons and everything and feed from the tongs. And
I I work third shift bed or wake up early because it
oh,
would have either been wake up at noon so I could be here or stay up all night, all morning, and then come and do this. And then I'd be in here like, yeah, sounds good. But
well,
I'm off till the 5th, I believe it is.
oh, good for you. Good for you. Very good. And then you had a little trip this morning.
Yeah, we went to the reptile show in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Awesome, awesome. Did you pick anything up?
A bunch of feeders.
A bunch of feeders. That's usually
Yeah,
what
we
I go to
got
the shows for
yeah, we
anymore.
got
I have a show that's 20 minutes from my house, like every other month.
yeah. It's just that at times it's easier just to go ahead and get crickets because I go through a lot of crickets.
Yeah.
I I'd say on average maybe 200 every other day.
Oh wow.
They
What
yeah
else?
they eat.
The tokays eat crickets.
Yep.
Okay,
I do the crickets for the most part, and then I'll buy like a container of 100 of the super worms, and then just kind of as I'm doing the crickets, I'll go through and offer them the super worms.
nice.
Um, got the smallest baby. I can actually go grab him if you guys want to see him. He's
Absolutely.
tiny. He might be. Wait, let me go grab him real quick. Go bug him.
Sure. Take your time. And for those of you that haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. You know, we have my shows every week, and then gardening season's coming up, and the Naked Gardener is going to have to be going live in the garden. So
The
definitely
what?
I'm the Naked Gardener.
Oh God. So to give you guys an idea of how small he really is, this is just a tarantula crib.
Oh wow,
Yeah, he's
the tiny guy.
super tiny, slowly getting more active,
Oh,
but
got him.
he's not one to eat on his own. So we've been having to do a lot of assist feeding,
Okay,
which
yeah,
is a lot of fun.
doing that with one of my ball pythons. She's refusing to eat on her own. So
Please don't.
they lighten up as they get older. Because I've never
So
seen them that dark.
they'll do it even at this size. They'll fire up, fire down. Sorry to bother you, dude. Put you back in there. But yeah, they'll fire up and fire down. I got him out, fed him day before yesterday, I believe it was, and he was super light when I got him out.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Okay,
there's times that he's dark, there's times that he's not.
nice. Gotcha. Well, he's a hit. People are liking him.
He's
And about
super
how old is
cute.
he?
About a week, a little over a week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just when I noticed him. I had noticed him the day that he hatched, and he had already started shedding, which is normal. About the first couple hours of out of the egg, he'll start shedding,
Okay.
and then a week later, or well, 5 days later, he still had a lot of that shed on him.
Yeah.
So I was like, he might be older than that. He might be 2 weeks old now
Okay.
because I think he's been out about a week. But we ended up making the decision to pull him out. Got in there with a Q-tip and was able to get all that stuck shed off of him. And wouldn't eat on his own, so you got to hold him, get him to open his mouth, and then drop the wax worm in his mouth. Fight him because he wants to spit it out half the time. But he'll probably be the other one that I end up keeping if he turns into like a special. I don't want to say special needs case, but like a challenging case. I'll keep him.
Hmm.
Or kind of just be the. Who knows? He might turn into the new ambassador.
There you go.
Need one. I've got one that's let me put a shoelace on her as like a makeshift harness, and she did really good. So I've been tossing up ideas in my head on how I can make a makeshift harness because when I can start going to shows and actually setting up, I think having an ambassador animal there with me would be a good visual that like, hey, you can tame these down. It's possible.
Yeah.
I stand by the mosquito tent, using a mosquito tent to tame them down.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I saw
I'm
one of
able
your
to
videos
do.
where you were in a tent, and I'm assuming that's to keep them from running too far.
Yep. So the biggest thing that you see when someone is trying to handle their toe cane, it jumps to the ground. They're in a mad dash to try to get it. I mean, they can, depending on the size, they can get lost anywhere. They can go up in your couch and then they're gone forever.
Yeah.
In the mosquito tent, I'm highly out of shape, so I'm able to
Me too. It's all good.
kind of get that energy built up, so I can move closer to them, reposition to get them back.
Uh-huh.
I'm not running to go and grab them, so it also gives me the ability to do all open hand. I don't do any restraining.
Okay.
The very last video I put out was a horrible video. First time doing that whole talk over thing, hated it, hated every second of it. At the very end, if anybody actually listened to like the last 4 seconds, I stated that I hated it, and I don't know how anybody does it.
I caught that.
Uh, yeah, I was just like, this isn't for me. I'm gonna have to like write a script out and let my wife do that.
Uh-huh.
That's not for me.
Yeah, I've never done a talk over video.
It's aggravating,
Yeah,
especially if you mess up towards the end.
and have
Like
to redo it all over again.
I'm pretty sure I deleted and retried that talkover section at least 20 times. Because you'd get to the very end and then you'd mess up.
Uh
And
huh.
then you'd be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and just back it up a little bit and try to pick it up. And then like how you're talking is different, so you can tell it's two different times that you're doing. I'm like, that just sounds weird. I'm just gonna go ahead and redo the whole thing. It was aggravating.
Yeah, that would be me. That would be me.
Making TikTok videos irritates me. Editing them irritates me even more.
Yeah, I haven't really done a TikTok video in a while. I need to get back on that and yeah, and stay on it.
I I think that was the first video that I actually did that wasn't on live.
Okay.
Because most of my videos are just snippets out of my lives.
Right.
I going live three, sometimes four times a week. I I get a lot of stuff that I can pull out of those lives, and I know I need to start doing a little more content that isn't live related. But all of my handlings in the beginning were all done on live. I was trying to be as straightforward and upfront as
Mhm.
possible about my experiences with handling and taming down the tokays. So I was like, I didn't want anybody to think I'm selling them a bullshit dream in a sense.
Right.
Like I try not to go, yeah, your tokay is going to be this nice. You can put your face up against it as soon as you get it. Nah, like you're going to get bit. I haven't been latched onto, but I'd probably say the first three tokays that I came down, every second of that live, I'm talking to myself, going, "You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit."
Uh-huh.
Just to not have that reaction when they go to bite.
Right.
If I'm constantly telling myself I'm gonna get bit when it happens, I guess in my head I'm not surprised because I knew it was coming. Just didn't know when it was coming.
Yeah.
Um, Slowly, there's some of them I get out and I'm like, I'm not even worried. I know she's not gonna latch on to me. There's still a couple that I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling too comfortable with you going right there. There's not many that I let go up my arm next to my face. Um,
Uh-huh.
the male we were doing when I did the pictures to send to you, um, I kind of just did the as long as you stay on me, go where you want to go. And he just
Okay.
went right up on the shoulder. It looked like he was looking at my ear, but he didn't bite. He did really good. I give him props.
There you
He
go.
earned his super worm that night.
Nice. Nice treat. Now, are males or females better? Especially for somebody just starting off with a tokay.
But it depends. Do you want quiet or not?
And that's something else that I wanted to talk about, but
I've only ever had it go, but I've heard them in the afternoon. I've heard them at night, in the mornings. I've got a camera on the breeder females enclosure on the eggs, just hoping I can get eggs hatching. I just think it'd be a really cool video if
uh-huh.
I could get a clear video of it. But they've gone and moved, triggered the camera, and then the males started calling.
Oh wow.
So I mean, I love it. Like it doesn't matter what I'm doing. As soon as he starts calling, I'll just kind of stop what I'm doing and just sit there and smile. Like I'm sorry, bud, but I don't have a girlfriend for you yet.
Yeah, the sounds in the video that I watched, I'd never heard those sounds before. That was pretty wild.
It's it's awesome, and listening to it, it makes me think of the raptors from Jurassic Park.
Okay, okay.
And
Uh-huh.
then the very first noise they do reminds me of a machine gun. It's just that mental image I get.
Hmm.
They're awesome. As far as temperament wise, I don't know. Uh, Equally, you're going to have to work with both of them.
Hmm.
I haven't noticed a huge difference between male and female. Any issues as far as like taming out? I know one of my females. She's the first one that has started really being okay with me going in and getting her out of the enclosure.
Okay.
Um, so like with my handling techniques, I don't. I do it different than the majority of the people that are doing it. They're trying to build the trust from the enclosure. And the only thing I see with that is you're going into their house.
Right. Right.
So they're going to be defensive off the bat. You're the strange thing coming into their home. So they're going to be defensive. On top of that, they might not have had a good interaction with humans, or you're just that weird thing coming in.
Hmm.
So I think of it as like two negative things that's piling on top of you trying to socialize with this animal.
Right.
I went with the idea of if I can get them out of their zone and get in the mosquito tent, that's neutral. It's not my zone, it's not their zone. So they're going to be defensive because of me, not because they're trying to protect their home.
Right.
And I've had a really good turnout with that. When getting them out, I might get barked at. They might lunge at me a couple times, but generally, once I'm in the mosquito tent, they're chilled out.
Okay.
I'm not having a lot of issues. And then once they're comfortable with me every time consecutively outside, then I start doing a little more. The going in with the super worm on the feeding tongs, put my hand in there, try to get them to even just acknowledge my hand, but not try to bark at me.
Hmm.
I've actually got one of the younger tokays that I have that has jumped on my hand. He'll do it the first time. After that, he just wants his food. He doesn't want to be on my hand. So I haven't been able to get a good video of him jumping on my hand. I'll
Right.
get my wife to come in there after the first time, and then he won't do it again. Like, well, I guess we'll just do it this way then.
Got to get her in there from the start
Yeah,
and hope that it
but
happens. Um,
males
so
are going to
what
get a
else?
little bit bigger.
Males get bigger. Okay.
Yeah, males are going to get a little bit bigger. They get big blocky heads sometimes. I love it.
Gotcha. Well, I'd probably get a male. Just
You
I
get
want to
loud.
hear. I want to hear
Now
the
I
noise.
don't know. I don't know if it's the fact that I've got female. So I've got a female right next to his enclosure.
Okay.
She was originally going to be the one that I was going to pair with him, but for her being a long-term captive, so originally a wild caught,
Hmm.
she's super sweet. So it's
Nice.
like I don't know if I want to pair her because I enjoy interacting with her, and once I pair them, I try not to mess with them very much at all.
Right.
At least right now. I think once I've done some that I've grown up from baby, and they're the ones that I can just reach in and grab them, that might be a little bit different. I
Hmm.
might consider trying to do a little bit of handling, but that'd be more with the male. So like right now, I'm kind of on the fence of like not even really trying to socialize the females
Okay.
because they're going to be protecting the eggs.
Yeah.
So like I know that their motherly instinct is going to override any type of bond that I might have in my head thought I created with this reptile. I like to think that you can make some sort of a bond,
Hmm.
at least a recognition. They recognize you, which is another thing I'm trying to kind of play out. Is if it's a me thing or if I put the work in, and then say you come over next weekend. If I could pull any of the ones out that I've tamed out and that I'm comfortable with, will that transfer over to you?
Gotcha.
Still up in the air as far as after shipping because I do plan to work with babies,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not going to be able to put any weight on it. Like, yep, it's tamed down, it's good. Because if that shipping process happens, it might be stressful enough to them to where they completely forget about everything that's happened beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, anybody that gets one, even if I were to let one of my older ones go that I've been working with for a year,
Hmm.
if I send it to you, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be the same for you as it is me.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. And I do agree with that, and see that with my ball pythons. I actually had some friends over once, and I was letting them hold my ball pythons, and one of them just stayed balled up when I let my friend hold it. He didn't unravel. He didn't explore anything. He just stayed balled up. And then as soon as he came to me, he was exploring and he was fine. So that is, I do believe that's a thing.
Yeah, now like as far as my berm goes, absolute sweetheart.
Yeah,
I would feel comfortable passing him off to anybody, no issues.
nice. And
He's just
how old is the berm?
this will be her first time. This will be
Okay.
interesting.
Oh boy. Uh huh.
So I mean, he was already 2 years old. He's new to me. I'm still trying to get used to him and how his behavior is, what what he doesn't mind you doing and what he doesn't like.
Right.
But as far as all that goes, he's the only one that I feel comfortable with my 11-year-old getting out on his own. He started getting his hog nose out, but it's like I trust the snake that much, which is weird because you don't trust the snake. But he has never, in the last, we'll say 3 years, he hasn't given me a reason to think, you know what, he's unstable. He's a big baby.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a
He's
couple of friends that have berms. Uh, it's just too much snake for me. For as far as like room size, I mean, I have a dwarf retic, um,
he
but
probably is. All right, so he looks like he's getting ready to go to the bathroom. So we'll just show him real quick. He's an ivory,
oh, very
super
nice.
big sweetheart. He better not shit on me. He's about 7.5, 8 foot now.
Oh wow, nice.
But we got him. He was maintenance fed.
Okay.
Um, I don't agree with it at all, but they were underfeeding him to keep him small. He was 2 years old and about 3 foot,
Oh wow.
which is absolutely. I when I got him, that was so. We always preach, do your research.
Yes. Yes.
I can't harp on anybody for that because we tend to do our best research on the way home with the animal.
Well, at least you did your research.
Like when we got an hour and a half drive, that is an hour and a half that we have to just really research. No, most of the time we've already been like on the side looking at it. Like when we got our Tegu, we had already started kind of looking into them.
Uh huh.
One of those we knew we were going to get one. We just didn't expect to get one that soon.
Gotcha.
Um, but I do feel that we've probably done our best research when it's kind of like that time crunch, that hour and a half drive home. Like that's when we've got to really dig in and figure out what we just got ourselves
Yeah.
into. When we were talking to the lady, my wife, I guess, just right after my mom, shortly after my mom had passed,
Uh huh.
my 11-year-old at the time, 6-year-old, yeah, I bought a 6-year-old, a Bernese Python.
Hey,
Go
dude,
ahead,
start them
roast me in
young.
the comments.
Start them
But
young.
that was the absolute best thing for him.
Hmm.
He was struggling with it, and once we got him, we started noticing like that just the shift in the attitude, how he was regulating his emotions. So
Okay.
I was like, he's deep into it. He loves it. Before he got his hog nose, he wanted it for his birthday 2 years ago.
Uh huh.
I told him you gotta you gotta do the research on him. You gotta give us 3 facts or three. It was 3 pros, 3 cons, 3 fun facts.
Uh huh.
Pretty sure he gave us like 6 of each.
Nice.
And like he dives into it. He wants a female now. He wants to breed.
Okay.
I'm on the fence about it because I don't want to deal with an incubator. I like my maternal lizards that incubate themselves. It's
Uh
just a
huh.
lot less stress on me.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna end up doing that at some point. He just walked in, so I hope he doesn't think he's getting it for Christmas because it ain't happening. But all my kids are into reptiles.
That's
The
awesome.
oldest is more into like the scorpions and the arachnids and snapping turtle. He's been asking one for like the last 3 years.
Nice. Yeah,
And
I'm
then
just now getting into. I don't have any spiders yet, but I want some spiders. My guest last week has spiders, so we were talking about the spiders. I definitely want a scorpion. I'm a Scorpio. My zodiac is Scorpio, so I want a scorpion for that purpose. Um, but yeah, those are maybe this year. We'll see. or next year?
Yeah, I've got right now. I think I've got like 27 tarantulas. What are you
Okay.
smiling about? Not right now. Wait, could you hear him?
Yeah, I'm getting a female hog nose.
No, he said I'm not. But yeah, I've got right around 27 tarantulas, a mix of old world and new world. I think I've got more old worlds than I do new worlds,
Oh, nice.
but I'm I'm also phasing out of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be downsizing a ton. Uh,
What's up, Jamie? Thank you for joining us. I
kind
know you
of kind of
it's a replay.
kind of split back and forth on it, but I'm not. I've only got one that I'm gonna breed. I finally found a male Mexican red knee,
Okay.
so that's probably gonna be the only one I breed. Just to kind of do it, experience it. I've got a local vendor. Depending on where everybody is, you guys have probably run into her at a show. She goes all over. Crystal's Palace Exotics. Her setup is all pink,
Oh,
pink everything. Um, but she's probably just going to be the ones that I go ahead and I give the babies to.
nice.
Um, but yeah, I've got Critter Mama, the one that was in the comments earlier.
Mhm.
She's going to be coming up and getting probably just about all of them. I think I'm going to keep maybe five. All right, so why? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, why are there some comments that are lit up blue, but it's you doing your thing? Because I can see the comments on here.
Yeah. Yeah, just
But
me.
all right, I'm tracking now. Finally figured it out. It only took me what, an hour?
It's all good. It's all good.
At first, I thought it was like they were talking directly to me, but then I'm like, I don't know why that person's saying Jamie with a strong arm to me, but I figured it out. We're good. I don't get on YouTube very much.
It's
Um,
okay. It's okay.
Definitely the first YouTube live.
These folks are regulars in my lives as well as other YouTube lives that there's a whole lot going on YouTube as far as reptile.
I just I tried it. I made a YouTube. I don't know, maybe 2 3 months ago.
Uh huh.
Put up a couple shorts. I had two that did really good, really good. They had 1,000 views, and then the other two are like 20 views, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, and
I'll stick to
it
what
can
works
be
for me,
tough.
and that's TikTok.
It can be tough to get started and get rolling. You definitely, like with TikTok, you have to be consistent,
Consistent.
and I've kind of fallen off on my my YouTube. I was doing posting videos every day, and that was most of the stuff going on in my garden. I need to start doing some stuff with the animals since we're inside for the winter. Um, and start throwing them up in on TikTok as well. Is it Jamie or Jamie? It's both. Actually, I think it's Jami. The other Jamie's not here, so I think this one's Jami. But yes, race day. Well, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, I kind of look as YouTube already has the couple people already have the stronghold on the Tokay culture on YouTube. Reptiliatus and Dakota Blue.
Uh-huh.
I'll just stick with TikTok.
If
I've been
that works with you, definitely.
Lockwood. Are you the one with the Tokays? And it's like people
Nice.
are talking about me, and it doesn't seem like it's in a negative light. I haven't gone into a live and then they turn around and ban me. So I'm
Good.
I'm getting out there. I'm making that name for myself, and slowly peer pressuring people into actually putting forth the effort of working with their tokays.
Nice. Well, keep at it, and maybe you'll hear from me sometime in the
Hey,
future.
you ever gonna come to Nashville?
I can't say no. So,
I mean, if you ever find yourself in Nashville, let me know. I'm only an hour drive away.
absolutely, I'll
We'll
definitely
get you.
let you
We'll get you. We'll get you set up in the mosquito tent in the living room. We'll just start handing tokays in.
We'll see. We'll see. If I can't run, that might be a problem.
Why do you need to run? Are you gonna run from a snake? Are you gonna run from a ball python that tries to bite you?
You're right. All right, you're right. Never mind. All right, I'll get in the mosquito tent.
I mean, like you see how that difference of thought process is because you're not the only one that goes, "No, I need an escape route." I mean, I'm not putting you in there with an old world tarantula.
Right, right.
Like in my head, at one point, I was like, "Man, I could start using that to do the rehousings on the tarantulas because then I don't have to worry about getting into my air vent." And then I'm like, you know what? No, because I don't want to be stuck in that thing with them
There we go. ENT. They drive through Nashville every
every
Friday,
Friday.
so I'll
Where
have
do
to
you
watch.
go every Friday?
They're truck drivers. They drive all over the country.
What do you haul?
What do y'all haul, Orlando? I don't even know.
My father-in-law's a truck driver. He hauls. He does a car hauler though.
Cars, okay,
Yeah, he's been doing that what 25, 30 years now.
nice. Atlanta to Los
Atlanta.
Angeles to Seattle every week. That is wild.
Okay. Yeah, he used to do Kentucky to California like every trip for the longest time, and then he ended up going to uh, more of like a local stuff now. I don't really know what he hauls. I know he still hauls cars. I just don't know his route.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. Well, Joey, you've made it an hour. You've made it more than an hour.
I don't know how. And I feel like we didn't get a lot of the stuff you wanted to talk about talked about.
That's okay. That's
I
okay.
dodged the bullet.
It's all good. I enjoyed what we got to talk about.
Six
Over
thousand
6,000
miles.
miles a week. That's you're putting a lot of miles on that truck. Wow. But yes, we did cover a good bit of stuff though. So I do feel a little better about Tokes. I'm not ready to make that leap yet, but I'm
I mean,
close.
what if it's a baby? It could just be a baby.
That's true. A little baby. It's
I
tough.
mean, not everyone's like my wife and flinches when a little itty bitty baby tries to bite them. That was funny. You just tell me to shut up.
Yes.
It's one of the few everywhere. Like
Exactly.
you, I
Part
want
two.
people to understand what they're getting into. There'll
See,
be a
what's
part two. I'm going to be busy for that part two. We do a part two. It's going to have to be on a Saturday, or you're going to have to wait till next December.
we, or we can there's so I'm now running my own show. Up until 2 weeks ago I was on a network. So we could pre-record, we could do all kinds of
Okay.
things. So we could
I don't
make
know
it
about the part two.
work.
I might be able to steer it just enough out of the way on a part two to where I can still get out of stuff.
You try.
We'll just get a Tokay out next time. We're gonna do pre-recorded at 10 o'clock at night, so I'll just get a Tokay out, and that'll just derail the whole conversation.
There we go. There we go.
No, I had quite a few people leading up into this, like, well, how are you feeling about it? I was like, I'm nervous. I don't like the camera being on myself.
Uh-huh.
It's not something that I'm used to. I mean, if you watch my TikTok when I'm live, 9 times out of 10, the screen's up towards me, camera's down.
Yes.
The most you'll see is my hands. So like going into this, and I'm like, I don't know what he's gonna ask. I was like, should I just go and watch like 5 episodes and just write down the questions he asked so I've got an idea? But I was like, you know what? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna wing it. My favorite saying is "fake it till I make it." So
There you go. And it worked. And you
if you think I
survived.
know what I'm talking about, that means I did good.
There you go.
Uh,
There you
if you
go.
don't think I know what I'm talking about, I guess I'll try harder next time. No, but by no means am I an expert. I'm not an expert on the Tokays. I'm still learning quite often.
Mhm. Mhm.
Jimmy and Siri have been a massive help with this whole process. I had bought so I think that first 8 hours I didn't move from next to that enclosure. I sat there 90% of the time with my big gloves on because I didn't want to get bit,
Uh-huh.
and I waited. And I'm sitting there, I'm taking pictures, sending it to Jimmy. I'm calling him like every 30 minutes. I think about 4 hours in, he was like, I think you're safe.
Yeah.
He was like, they're both behind the wood. They're right on each other. I think you're safe. So he has been a ton of help.
Nice.
Any question I've had for him, which was something else that I was actually going to bring up earlier, because I know you're probably trying to get ready to get rid of me so you can go
No, you're
enjoy your
good.
food.
You're good.
But
I still got 5 hours before the food's done, so we can talk for 5 more hours if you
uh,
want to.
I mean, I'm comfortable now. I'm sweating a little bit, but I mean, the nerves are gone. But no, what I noticed, and I'm not in the ball python hobby. I have a couple mods that constantly try to ask me when I have a ton of people in there my
Mhm.
thoughts on ball pythons. Um, I'm not a ball python person. I've never owned
Not
one. I never
everybody.
will.
Hmm.
Um, I guess we could say I am like the ball python's biggest hater. That's just, but I feel the same way about leopard geckos.
Okay.
But I see a lot of the animosity, the hostility within the bald python side of that sub community, I guess you could say,
Hmm.
of the gatekeeping, the so and so doesn't like so and so because they produced this first, but this guy's saying he did, but he doesn't have proof. Just that gatekeeping animosity between everybody that's doing it. I don't. I haven't noticed it within the Tokays.
Okay.
Talking to Siri, she had told me that there is some like behind the scenes animosity. I'm like, yeah, but it's not something that I've experienced.
Right.
Um, every Tokay group that I've joined and I've asked questions, I don't get absolutely destroyed in the comments because I asked a beginner question. Go do that in a ball python group and get back to me and let me know how that works out.
Not going to
You're
work
you're gonna get ripped apart. Think about the most commonly asked question about a ball python.
out.
Go to any ball python group, they're gonna rip you apart.
Yeah, I've left ball python groups because of that, and there's no need for that. Elias, how are
Replay
you just
game.
getting here? How are you just getting here? Yes, you are late. Damn it! But that's
It's
all right.
okay. You didn't miss much. A lot of deflecting. But like
No,
that's
you missed a great show. But yes,
it's
you'll have
it's
next week.
definitely something that I don't see within the Tokays.
Mhm.
Everyone that I've reached out to has been willing to answer. We're on board with, well, I don't have that more, but this guy does.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I guess that's just kind of how I've viewed it. But I'm
Okay.
not going to say it's the community that's pulled me away from ball pythons. It's the fact that I get tired of going to every show and there's a ball python on every single table, and I've got to answer, "I'm doing good. How is your morning going?" 100 times because all I do is I look at the table and I go, "All you have is ball pythons. I'm going to keep walking." Like, yeah, I'm that jerk. If you ever see me walk by your table, if all you have is ball pythons, I'm gonna say 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna keep walking. Every now and then, there is that one ball python that'll catch my eye,
Uh huh.
but it's not enough for me to purchase because normally that's like 5 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see the price and I go, you know what? I'm just gonna keep on walking. Um, there for a little while, didn't see berms at shows.
Yeah. I don't see too
In
many
the
berms.
beginning, didn't see a lot, and then we started seeing more. Now it's back to where I might see one or two at a show. Starting to see more green anacondas and yellow anacondas, which
Hmm.
I love. My wife told me no today again. Messed up.
See, you let her research before you got the anaconda.
I mean, the anaconda's a little bit harder to get around. There's only what like 3 movies after them. No, like so in Kentucky, I've got a couple reptiles that I cannot have in Kentucky. I can't have a dwarf caiman. I can't have
Okay.
any crocodilian. I can't have a Gila monster or the Mexican beaded lizard.
Oh wow.
Both are ones that I want. I want a Gila monster so bad. I have almost been willing to break rules and get one,
Uh huh.
but I haven't. There's not one in my house. But like I'm on the fence right now to where like, you know what, I could buy a property right on the other side of the state line. It's like 2 minutes to the state line. I could put up a building. I could have my Cayman. If it's big enough, I can have an anaconda inside, and then I can have a Gila monster.
Uh huh. Yes, you
Like
could.
it's there. But then it's like the first time some bad storm happens and it's going to go through that area, I'm like, well, I guess I'm just going to take them across over into my house. Like, why not? But yeah, it definitely helps having a spouse and kids that are all on board with it. They all love it. Um,
That does
I
help.
know my wife.
That's
My
awesome.
wife wants to. She keeps trying to get me to move towards like Knoxville, Chattanooga area because there's just a little bit more of the exotic or exotic vet opportunity for her.
Okay.
But if you guys want to know the hack to having a bunch of reptiles, have your spouse go to vet tech school, get licensed, and work at a vet office that sees exotics. Makes it a whole lot
Ooh,
easier.
that's a good thing to have in
That's
your
like
back.
the best hack.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know a
And it
couple of
and it
people that I know ball python breeders are like either vet techs or work somewhere in the vet field. So
and it's even better if the vet that sees the exotics also trusts your wife, so you don't have to go and take your animal there every time. You just get the couple pictures, back it all up, and it's made it really nice and feasible.
nice.
I don't know
Nice.
how some of these people that have a couple hundred snakes can do the vet stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I
You
don't
know,
know how people can have a couple hundred snakes just in general. I have 52 and
yeah.
that's more than enough.
Did you fix your hair? Okay.
Well, Joey, where can everybody find you for your lives and all that good stuff, and maybe reach
So
out to you if they want a tokay gecko or want to learn more about tokay geckos.
I mean, if you want to learn more, come on over. Like I love talking about it. I think people at work are done listening to me or talk about it just because I'll go all day. I love it. I go in with my phone like, oh, look at this baby that hatched. This one's so cute. Feeling like a new dad all over again.
There you go.
But I'm on TikTok mainly, Lockwoods Exotics. We just recently started a Facebook page up. I think I've got like 7 followers on there. Pretty sure 7 of those are family. So I mean that works. And then also have an Instagram. If you find me on TikTok, I've got a beacon page that has, I believe, the links to everything.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I know the TikToks or the Instagrams on there. Don't know if the Facebook's on there yet. But I mean, that's as easy as soon as I end this, I can go and look and see.
Well,
But
that's terrific. Well,
go live generally Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, um, 8 a.m. Central.
nice. Hold on. I'm just pulling up your. There we go. And Mitzi, being the wonderful person that she is, beat me to beat me to your TikTok link.
Man, beat you out by 2 seconds.
She did. She did. She's good like that. She's good like that. Thank you, Mitzi.
Yeah, we just hit 10K followers 2 3 weeks ago.
Awesome.
Um,
Good for you.
that was a very very long fight. I have been pushing for a while for that, and it was like that first 5,000 went by real quick,
Uh-huh.
and then it was like it seemed like after I hit 5,000, it just face planted. Um, it just seemed like all around, like my lives had face planted. I wasn't getting traction, and then at some point, it just my lives started picking up. I go live generally about an hour and 5 minutes to maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
But when I'm sitting there and I'm seeing 10.5 2K people through in an hour and 5 minutes. I'm like, that's a lot of people that came through.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think to date, my best live, I don't remember who I had out, but it was an hour and a half live, and I had like 2,200 or 22,000 people come through. I think I gained like 300 followers just that live. That was by far the best.
Hmm.
But I mean, I consecutively have over 5,000 come through, which is nice. Um, for anybody that's tried going live on TikTok, in the beginning, it is a drag if you don't get the traction that you see the other people doing. Um, I went a while to where I'd have maybe 200 people through in the hour, and the most I'd have in there was 10. And those 10 were mostly mods.
Right.
And it's like now so I went live Friday morning, I think it was.
Okay.
None of my mods showed up except for one. The one is currently homeschooled. So she is doing the schoolwork and try to kind of pop in where she can.
Uh-huh.
And I had almost 500 people in there, everybody, I swear, talking at the same time. And I'm just like, I don't know where everybody's at. Like, this is stressful. I'm trying to comment or read a comment and answer it, and it's already gone off the page.
Yeah.
You go to scroll up to get it, and then you're just seeing that number on the bottom left, 10 messages, 20, 30, 40. And it's just like, we're just going to show an animal, and you guys can ask questions, and I'm not going to answer them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how there's people that can answer them that fast and keep up with it.
Yeah. I've seen people do that. I've seen people have that struggle, which
It's a talent. If you can keep
yeah.
up with that, the comments flying, hey, hats off to you. I rely on my mods a lot to answer questions.
Right.
Um, it's not so bad when I've got one of like my normal tokeis out that I'm handling
Hmm.
because I don't have to stay focused on them.
Right.
But a new tokay, like when I had my new one out Friday, I think it was, I'm sitting here watching him through the phone while reading comments. Well, there's a delay there. It's like a 3-4 second delay. So by the time he's turned and decided he's gonna bite, I'm already bit. I can't even begin to try to react to it.
Yeah.
I've had that where I'm holding them and they'll jump, and I'm not really like thinking about that. I can feel him. He'll jump, and I'll see it on the phone, and I'll go to catch it. He's already on the ground. So it's like a lot of times I'll pull up one of my mods in the box, which Critter Mom was normally the one that I'll pull up in the box,
Uh-huh.
and she'll answer questions if she's got the answer, or she'll read them out, and then that way I don't have to look at the phone. I
Right.
can just be over here doing my thing, and I'm not having to physically focus on the chat. She's doing all that.
Right. Yeah. I've
But
seen other TikTokers with their mods because there's one that I follow that's a beekeeper, and she obviously can't be on the phone and in the beehive at the same time. So her
yeah,
mods read the questions and stuff. So
there's some people that'll have it set up to where they've got the program on their computer or their phone to where it'll read the comments out to them.
yep, I've seen that
That's
too.
good, but that's also dangerous.
Yeah.
You get children or immature people coming in. Like if I go into a live and I see that they have that set up to where it reads it out, I will take the time to type out what is it? Not supercalifragilistic. What's the other one? It might be that one.
Yeah.
And type it out so it says it. And I figured out like the order to put stuff with spaces so it'll actually read it out. But I mean, there's people that'll come in and will do whatever they can to get your live taken down. And if you don't have people that are watching the chat to get rid of that stuff ahead of time, I've seen a lot of people get taken down for stuff like that. And we're going through an interesting time on TikTok right now with the switch over to the US version.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
But I mean, I've said it since the beginning. If TikTok gets shut down, I'm not going to take over on any other platform. I'll probably just go to keeping on my own. I'll have to go to shows to try to sell anything.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to try to learn another platform and try to get a stronghold in it again. I'll wither away.
you'll make it work. But I
Yeah,
don't think TikTok's going anywhere, so you'll be fine. You'll
makes
be
for too much money.
what? Yeah,
I can think about it. Like some of the people on there are making. There's
yep,
some people on there making good money, and I don't get it.
that they are. That they are. But I don't have the time to figure that out right now.
Or the effort. I don't really care. Which I mean, I'm almost got to the point where I've thought about turning my gifting off. I'm not on there to make money.
Yes, we
Like
know
I
you.
mean, I'm on. I get on TikTok for the exposure and to get my name out there.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not worried about the gifts. I might battle once every 6 months. I know in the beginning, I did do a lot of battles with people that I was meeting,
Okay.
but like now, it's just like I don't care about the gifts. I mean, if you want to send me a $5 gift, cool. I get 250 of it. It's just gonna get turned around and sent back to people that I support.
Yeah, there you go.
But
That's how
I've
you do it.
never really. I try not to focus on the gifts. I'd rather have the views and the follows and the
Mhm.
interaction. But hopefully, eventually, it'll kick off good. Who knows? I might be the next Venom Man. Probably not, but it'd be cool.
You never know. You never know. Never say never.
I don't have any venomous. It won't kick off that way for me. I don't
You
have
can be
venomous, and I
that
don't have
with the
primates.
tokays, though. You can be that with the tokays. Who else is doing tokays like that on TikTok? Exactly. There you go.
I mean, Locos Geckos has a couple.
A couple.
I mean, he's got
You
two.
got more than a
I got a couple.
couple.
That's all I got. All right. I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
But
No,
I mean,
none of us have problems
I got a lot of problems. My problem is the one sitting in the living room that doesn't let me buy more.
you
I don't
know
think
she
you
can
heard.
hear you, and she's probably still watching
I don't know. She didn't say nothing, so I might be good.
until we end. Well, Joey, I thank you for joining us today.
But yeah,
Certainly appreciate you, um, and thank you for the knowledge and the information. And like I said, I'm a little closer than what I was to accepting a tokay into my into my house. But I
um,
thank you for
how would you feel about how would you feel about sometime next year doing one later in the evening, and I can actually get the tokays out?
absolutely. I'm down for that. I'm absolutely down for that.
I don't know how
Absolutely.
how your followers would feel about that. I mean, I know they're not going to want to do it at 6 o'clock in the morning. Which I mean, if you do, I'm down.
No, that I'm
I'll
not.
take an hour vacation. Oh, you're not okay.
No. I mean, and like I said, if we have to do a pre-record, we can do a pre-record. But if so that we can, so you can handle some tokays, and
At least
you've
someone
got
thinks
Elias.
I'm funny.
There you go. You've got Elias's approval.
My wife doesn't think I'm very funny.
Yes, his name is Joey. Make sure you
Wait a minute,
follow
does
him.
he already know me?
No,
Should I be
no,
worried?
no. You shouldn't be worried. You shouldn't be worried.
Okay, okay.
Everybody that's here is cool. Everybody's cool.
You, you like tokays?
And he's in Memphis, so he's a little closer than I am.
I am all about changing people's opinions on tokays.
Well, we'll get there.
Oh,
We'll get there.
we'll get you over to the dark side eventually.
Yes, yes.
Get you away from them ball pythons.
Well, I'm not going to get away from the ball pythons, but we can always add to the collection.
There's so much more than just ball pythons.
Yes, yeah. Oh, there you go. You know what?
Thursday show.
Yeah, I'm on a show with Elias on Thursday nights, so we
So now
can
I can
do
get
it.
questioned by two people, and you both are going to know I'm going to try to deflect, so you can
Actually,
keep it
there's
on
five of
track.
us. There's five of us on there, and you Actually, Elias, no, that's not good because Candy, no, no, we can't do that. We can't do that to
What
him.
what time on Thursday?
7:30 my time, so that would be 6:30 your time.
That's doable. I mean, I might look like I just woke up because I probably did just wake up. What channel is that show on?
Creative Reptiles. Same,
All right, I'll have to jump in and shoot him a follow.
yes. See,
You don't have to be scared. They're super cute.
they are cute. They have that
Just
reputation.
just think of them like a baby jungle carpet python. They're just a little nippy.
A baby jungle car, and I don't want a
I say
jungle.
that because I have one.
Do you have a carpet too? Okay, they're
Oh yeah,
pretty.
I got a little baby. When the first time I got him out, one of my mods was keeping track, and it was like 67 bites in an hour. This thing just it lit me up the whole time.
Yeah, I there's a breeder up here that's been trying to get me to get one of his carpets. I'm like, yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you
What
know.
I would say with the carpet, which I can't really attest to how they are when they're older, other than just what everybody else has told me. If you get it as a baby and you take the bites and you work with it, you definitely have the ability to have an amazing animal, and they're gorgeous.
They are gorgeous. They are gorgeous.
The one I want, they are white and black.
Oh wow. Okay.
They are stunning, but they're like 12, 1300.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't really justify spending that when I could put that towards tokays. Tokays are expensive, especially the morphs I'm wanting to get into and work with.
Right.
I haven't figured out like what morph I want to more or less be known for
Mm-hmm.
because I'm the guy that's like, if I had the space and the money, I'd have one pair of each. I
Uh,
mean,
absolutely.
but I might try to swing it more of I'm known for handling my tokays, taming them down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I've got a little bit of everything.
And
That
that's a good
might
way to
be.
start. It's a good way to start, and then
Eventually I might find that niche, or who knows? I might be able to create a world's first of something. That would be pretty cool.
there you go.
It's the Tokays is still very new into the market and the hobby. That I mean, it's doable. I mean, it's not impossible. Now, am I going to be able to get a world's first if I started ball pythons a year ago? Chances are no.
No, no. And I don't
Yeah,
even worry about the world's first part.
I just look at it as I'm still very small into the hobby. Well, what's up, Chimmy? That's another one of my mods. I still don't want to be viewed more than any of those people that I'm looking at. No, he hasn't. I don't know what my dad's name is
Oh,
on
okay,
TikTok or on YouTube. He just messaged me saying that he was in here
gotcha.
or
Okay.
was in here.
There's a Sunny. I don't know who Sunny is.
People think I'm funny.
Well, there you go. See, well, if the geckos don't work, you you got to fall back as a comedian.
No, I'll let someone like Brandon. I don't know if you've come across him. He's got two pages. He's got his reptile page, and then he's also got like his TikTok typical influencer, inappropriate jokes. I'll leave the comedy stuff up to him. I'm not on
Okay,
that level
gotcha.
because he drops stuff like that, doesn't think about it. It just comes out naturally.
Nice. Yeah, I'm
But
not
all right,
familiar with him.
I'll let you run out of here now. You're
Well,
trying to get rid of me for probably the last what 30 minutes.
it's all good. It's all good. Got me more watch time hours, so I'm fine with it. I'm fine with
All
it.
right.
But again, I do thank you for joining us today. I'm going to throw you in the background again, so don't go anywhere. But again, everybody, make sure you go check him out. Where there it is. Check out his TikTok. so that you can follow and get all of the Tokay knowledge. But Joey, thank you again for joining us. Appreciate you for
I
being here.
appreciate you having me. Hope everyone has a wonderful night.
Absolutely. Thank you. Oh, my neighbor's cat is outside acting a fool. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Great show, great information, and you got like 20 minutes before you catch F&A with the Serpent Sunday. So definitely make sure you go over and catch F&A, and all of the shows, Genetic Canvas with Jim Exotics, the Shenanigans we just talked about us on Elias's channel on Thursdays, and Tinfoil Fitted with my favorite Posty and Wiz on Thursday nights. And then Elias with his Snake Cinema podcast on Saturday mornings, and Sophisticated Ignorance on Saturday afternoon, or Saturday evening, Saturday night. And then Show Me Your Rack with Nikki and Lace. And if you missed them earlier today, just make sure you go back and check it out. I have to finish it. I have to finish it. But I thank you all for joining us today. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you that tuned in. And please make sure, if you haven't done so already, you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on the notification bell so you know when I am posting either videos or when I'm going live. And if anybody's watching on Facebook, nobody commented, so I don't know if anybody's watching over there or not. But if you are, say hi. And then come over here and subscribe to my channel. I am still trying to get to 600. I want to get to 600 subscribers by the end of the year. So I have 11 more to go. So hopefully I got a couple today. But everybody, remember to be yourself. Believe in who you are. If you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? I love you. Have an awesome week. Peace and be wild.
Dearly beloved, we are here to talk about this thing called keepers. Keeper means forever, and forever is a mighty long time.